EOSHL TV is powered by M&L Electric.
We begin tonight on the topic of rivalries. Built on a 60-minute battle, unbeknownst to either club, the outcome, who will win the corner battle, who will dominate in the crease, and who will set the tone early. It's anyone's guess. One thing is for certain, when the puck drops, both sides believe they prepare to the fullest extent to give their club and their fans the best chance for a victory. Why? Because adrenaline greases the wheels, and it doesn't get much bigger than a Quebec rivalry. Hello, everyone. I'm Billy Bowl for EOSHL TV, and I'm alongside my trusted colleague, James Bowl. And soon to be here will be Justin Allery doing some commentary. We're here in Gatineau. Paugan Falls takes on the Pontiac Comets. It's been a 2-0 run right now for the Pontiac Comets. The season series, winning Game 1 5-3 and Game 2 2-1. In both games, Danick Boisvert was the goalie. Tonight, the Comets go with Nicolas Saint-Laurent. It'll be his second start of the season, and it's definitely a big one. For Paugan Falls, they'll start Aiden Foley, who has already been selected to the All-Star game, representing the Rapids in the crease, along with Cole Peck and Ryan Peck. They will look to peck away at the All-Star selections, as the other end will feature Jonathan Boucher and Darcy Finley, who will represent the gold and green at the All-Star game. It's two hockey clubs that, when rivalries start, they never ever finish. Every game just builds it more and more. And as we go into this one, Paugan Falls, they started the season off hot, going 3 wins and 1 loss. And since then, they've had a hard time getting the W's. And for the Comets, they've had an up-and-down season as well. This would be a huge game for them to win. There's Darcy Finley. He's had a nice campaign for the Pontiac Comets. He got 4 goals and 4 assists. And Boucher leading the team with 4 goals and 10 assists. Right behind him is Alexander Renault. But, those two guys for Pontiac can really light up the scoreboard for the Comets. Excited for this one, James? Rivalries always build tension throughout an arena, and from what I hear, this place is going to be packed to the brim. And very rarely, folks. Maybe you can get a shot of the. Can you get a shot of the fans down there, James, or down here? Because I mean, it's very rare that you see an arena this full for a warm-up. It's 30 minutes prior to puck drop, and this place is just about filled to the brim. And some. If you can get the old Rapids fan zone as well down there, James. I don't know if you can see it, folks. Right here. That was built with love from this entire community. And from what I found out prior to game time, that the community built this arena. It's a 30-year-old arena built by farmers. And this place used to be an airplane hangar before it was a hockey arena. Absolutely incredible, and unity builds tradition, tradition builds success, and the Rapids have all of that. And right now, they're coming out to the ice to the roar of the Paugan Falls crowd. And again, folks, in just the warm-up. So get set, because this game is going to be a doozy. Two beauty hockey clubs. And as well, folks, we're going to have the out-of-town scoreboard for you all night long. I know that it's not a live game. I do understand. But we want to keep you updated. Well, the Rockets were down 2-1 going into the third period. They're now up 3-2 over the South Grenville Rangers, who South Grenville coming off a hot win in last weekend, 8-0 victory over Glengarry. And this would be a big win for them if they can pull off that upset over the North Dundas Rockets. So South Stormont plays at home to those Glengarry Rockets, actually. Westport is on the road to play the Smith Falls Ritos. Last weekend, the Westport Lumberjacks beat Barry's Bay 7-2. Lindsay will be excited getting back on home ice after a massive win over Deserano 7-0 last weekend. They're playing Barry's Bay. And as I said, Manotick laid out the red carpet for Arm Prior. The Rivermen beat the Comets in a thrilling 6-5 win in their last game. And the Phantoms are looking for a big win at the Piccadilly Arena against the defending champions, the Gananoque Islanders. Gan's last game came against the Smith Falls Ritos, and they came away with a 6-5 victory. Last night in a Friday night battle against a division nemesis, the Tweed Oil Kings saw the Deserano Bulldogs skate away with a 6-4 win. And they will now go into next weekend alone at the top of the Highlands Division. And folks, that was an incredible battle at the Municipality Arena in Tweed. A terrific game. Deserano came out flying. 2 goals, it says on 6 shots, but we're not 100% sure about that. They were up to a 3-0 lead. They were actually up 5-1 at one point after Cannons and Graham Lamers popped one home. And then Tweed started to come back a little bit. Murray free from our good buddy Luigi Martone and Andrew Benz. Gustafson popped another one. That one basically sealed the deal, but they didn't give up. Luigi Martone, another goal from our good friend Will Jones, and Kenny Murdiff, Tricoli, and Morris scored, but it wasn't enough. In a 6-4 victory and a very rough and tumble hockey game from the Municipality Arena in Tweed. So those other games around the league, we'll keep you updated as the night rolls along, but big implications in this hockey game, let me tell you that. Some all-stars again from the coach's standpoint for the Paugan Falls Rapids. Good old Randy Peck, he will be representing the Rapids behind the bench at the All-Star game. And speaking of the All-Star game, we'll get you. There's the two captains, Andrew Reinhold and Derek Froats, representing from the Tweed Oil Kings and the North Dundas Rockets, wearing those jerseys. And you'll see Justin out on the ice. I'm not exactly sure where he is, but he's out there wearing one of the jerseys right now. And here's your lineups, actually. Oh, where's that other All-Star promotion there, my son? It's another All-Star promotion, isn't there? The All-Star intro. There it is right there. I got to mute this, I'm pretty sure, right?
It's already muted.
Beautiful. Mitch Gustafson, Corey Kuipers from Deserano, Jordan Cannons, Johnny Hill, all from Deserano, Dryden Bedard, and Nathan Ketchison from the Phantoms, Ryan Polakowski, Kevin Domingue from Gananoque, Brad Smothers taking Dakota Betts, and Adam Wisco from Lindsay. Devin Campbell from Barry's Bay, Nathan Slack, Tate Leeson, and Andrew McKenney from the Ritos, Flareo's own, and Tricoli, Reinhold, and Brody Morris from the Tweed Oil Kings, Devin Burns, Michael Lanson, and Craig Cross from the Westport Lumberjacks. That's your Western Conference All-Stars, and it's filled right to the top with excellent hockey players and guys who know how to fill the net. Let me tell you that, folks. But here as well, the Paugan Falls Rapids looking to get out of a 4-game slump. Lost 4 straight. As I said, started off the season 3-1, and for a team like that, they know they've got the firepower to get the job done. And right now, the implication in this game as well, the winner of this game will take sole possession of 3rd place in the Capital Division and pull within 2 points of the Arnprior Rivermen. As I said earlier, they take on the Manotick Mariners tonight at 7:30, and I'll tell you, that was a big game actually tonight. I hope that if you're not here, folks, you're not able to get out to an arena. I mean, make an effort to get out to that one, because that should be a spectacular effort there by both squads. To give you a little implication, Jonathan Boucher had 2 goals and 3 assists in the last meeting between these two clubs. Ryan Peck scored twice in the Comets win, but I can tell you right now, Paugan Falls had a hard time finding wins, and not without great effort. But hockey is that type of game. You can bring your best and still fall short sometimes. The point is, they know they have the talent to get the job done. It's just staying with the process and keeping going through the second half and heading into the playoffs on a roll. And breaking this 4-game sked, as I've said, against their rivals will be very big for a club needing a win. And I'm excited. It's going to be a great game. I hope you're excited at home. James, I hope you're wound up and ready to go. You look just pumped. Like you can hardly sit in that seat right now. And you haven't... it was a 3-hour-long drive all the way here, for the love of Pete. I mean...
Within the last 10 minutes, I wanted to go home. I want to go home.
Well, that'll just pump everybody up at home, let me tell you that. It was a 3-hour-long drive here, and actually... to get to this arena, we did the old roundabout for about 5 or 10 minutes. We could not find the entrance here, and it was quite an exciting transition into this arena. But one thing I'll tell you, I really love the Comets jerseys. They look terrific, and so you've always said you like the Paugan Falls jerseys.
Yes.
Look at Justin out there getting into the action. He is ready to go as always. Great representative of the Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League and ambassador. Look at the kick save already by Justin. Good Lord above, has he ever kicked it? Could be an e-bug for either side in this game, and if he's called upon, he'll get the job done. And speaking of e-bugs, folks, we had one the other night. I hope we have it up here. We don't. No. Well, see if I can do this. Try and find it here, folks. Sorry about that. It's taking a long time, but South Grenville's Rangers. If you put that up to the camera, will that look all right? So Jake Brayton from the South Grenville Rangers with a 20-save performance. Can you see that? Yeah, folks, right there, Jake Brayton. We couldn't get the graphic up, but he did an incredible job for the South Grenville Rangers. That was his first game in the Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League. He was a call-up, an e-bug for South Grenville as they beat the Glengarry Pipers. We were there for that one, an 8-0 victory. It was an 8-0 victory. Indeed, it was absolutely incredible. And he beat an all-star selection, actually, in that game. Dimitri Pelikos. We had to talk to him prior to game time, and he is just a treat to be around. Just like most goaltenders, like myself. Always a treat to be around, aren't we, son? So we've got you set, folks. Game time is right around the corner. We hope that you're ready, because we are getting geared up for a great game between the Paugan Falls Rapids and the Pontiac Comets here on EOSHL TV.
How different do you think hockey would be if it was 5 goalies and 1 forward?
5 goalies and 1 forward. Be a defensive battle.
Yeah.
It'd be a defensive battle. I think there'd be a lot more hitting because they wouldn't be afraid to get hurt.
Yeah.
That'd be one thing. Oh, yeah. We'll be right back.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Well, they may be able to turn this around for us, folks, but in the meantime, buckle in. We got 5 minutes to game time. Should be a great battle.
5 minutes until game time?
5 minutes until the Zamboni comes out. Between 2 hockey clubs, both looking for big W's. And around the league, it's a busy night, as always. Saturday night in the Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be back right after this. All right, folks, bear with us. We're going to try it. The stream looks pretty good. We had, thank you, Eric from Paugan Falls coming in, giving us a private server, and hopefully this is going to hold. It's up and down, but we're looking all right, folks. So thanks for tuning in. I'll do a little bit more of an intro. We'll be back shortly. We'll allow the guys to leave the ice, and we'll come back with a shortened pregame, as I just did one. It's still it's still broadcasting, right? Like saved broadcast.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can watch. We're going to post it later, and we'll have that up for you after the game is over. But I'm going to do everything that I just did again, and hopefully it stays strong. It's it's up and down, but
It's at 44, as you say.
yeah, it's messing with me now. Oh, did it just go blip out? No, we're still good. Yeah, we're trying, folks. We're doing what we can. Looks like we're up. A little bit of a glitchy, yeah, it's going to be tough. But hopefully it stays. We appreciate you tuning in, and we'll be back really shortly to an incredible battle between Paugan Falls and Pontiac. And again, if the stream is difficult and you can't watch it, we will have the game. It'll be when we get home. I'm going to get my son to post it. It'll take a long game. Get your tea. Go to sleep right now. If you can hear me at home, go to sleep right now. You'll be rested for 4 a.m. to watch this game if we have to post it later. But again, folks, Paugan Falls, Pontiac Comets, an epic battle of the Quebec rivals. Forever rivals, as Justin calls them. We'll be back right after this.
EOSHL TV is powered by
That there, folks, is your we're good. That there, folks, is your lineup for the Pontiac Comets. I'll repeat it again because I already said it once before, but it wasn't on the live. If we're still going, is your all-stars from this hockey club. We'll get them set up here as well from the Pontiac Comets. And they're great hockey players. Darcy Finley from the Comets. And Jonathan Bouchier. It's going to be an incredible all-star game, folks. And, you know, if you're able to make it out to that game, you've really got to do it. It's something that it's a first annual all-star. January 11th, get your tickets. And from the Paugan Falls Rapids, there's their lineup right there. And here's their all-star selections. From Paugan Falls, Ryan Peck. From Wakefield, Cole Peck. From Danforth, and Aiden Foley, the goalie. Aylmer. All terrific hockey players, and again, get your tickets as soon as you can because it's going to be a doozy of a hockey game. And James and I are definitely going to be there. But the Battle of Quebec is in full swing.
Soon.
The lead up to this game, as we were saying in the opening, Pontiac has a 2-0 lead in the season series winning game. I know I'm repeating myself to the to the broadcast, but we'll get the live people in here with this stuff. Pontiac has a 2-0 lead in the season series, winning game 1 5-3 and game 2 2-1. In both games, Danick Boisvert was the goalie, and tonight the Comets will go with Nicolas Laurent. It'll be his second start of the season. It's definitely a big one for Paugan Falls. They will start with Aiden Foley, who has already been selected to the All-Star game, as I said, representing the Rapids in the crease. And it looks to be a terrific goalie battle as well here from Pontiac. The winner of this game will take sole possession of third place in the Capital Division and pull within 2 points of Iron Prior as they take Iron Prior takes on Manotick tonight, a very difficult team to beat, 7:30. And speaking of the out-of-town scoreboard, we've got that for you as well, folks. The only game that's starting right now is the North Dundas Rockets taking on the South Grenville Rangers. Actually, the Mustangs and the Pipers just got underway as well. But 3-2 lead for North Dundas over South Grenville. South Grenville had the lead going into the mid part of that second period, but Tanner Williams scoring from McNamee and McIntyre, and McNamee again from Cowley, from Derek Froats, made it 3-2 late, midway point through that second period. And then the Pipers, or the Mustangs, and the Pipers, down 3-0 in the first period. Shots on goal 13-5 in favor of the Mustangs. Mark Beck said from Isaac Barr going to the All-Star game as well. Evan Huntley, Tanner Spink, and Brendan Jacombe getting the goals, with Storms, Moak, Beckstead, and Barr getting the assists in that game. So that is one game in the out-of-town scoreboard. Rapids and Comets, as I say, but the Ritos, Lumberjacks in 30 minutes of time with the Barn Cats, Wolves, Mariners, Rivermen, and then the Phantoms playing the Gananoque Islanders. A lot on the table. Who's going to eat? It's going to be a great game here, folks. Stay tuned, stay along with us. And prior to puck drop, can you get that now, son?
What?
Cross.
We're not even on game cam.
Oh, right. And prior to puck drop here, folks, for Tyler Cross Nesbitt, and he was a beloved Falls Rapids, 30 years. He was a farmer. He loved to farm, and he was just a wonderful, wonderful guy. And he passed away just over the weekend, and they will do an incredible ceremony for him. He loves skidooing, and he was a great hunter. He's a friendly man, and they will do a wonderful ceremony for him. As you see, James has the Tyler Nesbitt banner raised above the roof, and get set for that prior to puck drop. Wonderful ceremony, and stay tuned for that as we get set for this Battle of Quebec here from Gatineau. You're right. What else was I going to say? a good game, son. Situated along the Gatineau River, north of Wakefield, located within Canada's National Capital Region, is the site of our EOSHL Saturday night hockey game between the Pontiac Comets and the Paugan Falls Rapids. Low is the township municipality nicknamed Paugan. Low received its name from Charles Adamson Low, a slumber merchant who held timber rights in the Gatineau Valley. In 1928, the village of Low built the Paugan Hydroelectric Dam. It caused the voluntary flooding of the village to the north, Lac Saint-Marie. It forced the small village to relocate to higher grounds. Tonight, the Rapids will look to relocate the Comets to lower grounds in the standings. And their fans, as they lumber into the arena, have their hearts set on a flood that will wipe out their Comet rivals. Justin, a lot going on tonight. It's going to be a terrific hockey game between two forever rivals, as you call them, the Battle of Quebec. And as they come onto the ice, the young lads, there'll be a beautiful ceremony. As I mentioned earlier, what do you see in front of us for the next 60 minutes?
Well, first of all, I want to say bienvenue tout le monde. I think it's going to be great. Paugan Falls, they just came off a really big victory over the Manotick Mariners last week. So, their confidence is going to be riding high. They're also going to be starting their goaltender, their star goaltender. They've got two, actually. Aiden Foley. I've been really looking forward to seeing this young man play. He plays with so much poise and confidence that he can really steal a game for these Rapids.
He's an absolute beauty and an all-star selection for a good reason. And out on the ice here is Ronnie Rapid, the mascot. I hear he is an absolute legend around Paugan Falls, and every good team has to have a great mascot, I'll tell you. And as you're saying, Aiden Foley, 3 wins, 2 losses, a .434 goals against, and a .904 save percentage. Just sparkling numbers for him coming into this battle. And from what I understand, on the other side, it's Nick Saint Laurent.
Yeah, so for the Pontiac Comets, Nick Saint Laurent is going to be in the start for the Comets. So Denig Boisvert is currently out right now. He's got pneumonia, just like a lot of us have had in recent memory. So he is sidelined from that illness tonight.
Well, Pontiac's got the better of Paugan Falls in the first 2 games, but as I said, Paugan Falls started out the season on a 3-1 tear. And if anybody can get these guys back around, that coaching staff of Paugan Falls, Randy Peck selected as well to the All-Star game. John Peck, the assistant coach, with Steve Carroll, so close to Steve Carell.
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
Goodness. Riley Teed, the equipment manager, and Mady Peck. It's a Peck performance over there.
Look, I just want to go back to that. I think he might be assistant to the head coach.
Carell?
Yeah.
Or Carroll?
Yeah, there you go, eh?
Assistant to the head coach. I didn't even get that. That was really great. Fantastic. A big performance here early on in this battle, and they do it right here in Paugan Falls. Don't know if you can tell, but no netting. No netting in front of us, so we'll be able to see the game in all its entirety. Beauty. Listen to the crowd. It's a packed house here in Paugan Falls, as they usually are. And actually last season I was told that a massive crowd right after Christmas was the exact same thing. It is full here, folks. I mean, this is a big crowd for both sides. They're ready for the O Canada, and beautiful ovation to a beautiful guy, Tyler Cross Nesbitt. We're going to leave it from here, have the arena take us away to the opening ceremonies here in Gatineau Arena. The Paugan Falls Rapids take on the Pontiac Comets. Thanks for tuning in, folks.
We will take
Another beautiful rendition of our old Canada. Again, your starting goalies for the Pontiac Comets, Nick Saint-Laurent getting the start for Pontiac at the other end. All-star Aiden Foley, 3-2, 434 goals against and a 904 save percentage. Both these teams are geared up and ready to put on a great performance for their fans here in Gatineau. Again, alongside Bowl, we welcome you in and appreciate you here along for the ride. Two teams looking to move up in the standings in the second half of the season. Pontiac losing 4 straight, looking to get onto a winning roll. Pontiac, an up and down season with tons of talent brimming for these two clubs. We'll see what performance they can bring us here from Gatineau. Pontiac start out with the puck in their own zone. Moving it D-to-D is Luke Peck on the right side. Through center, a little spinorama. Didn't work properly. Throwing it in around the boards. Peck leaving it for Champagne, drilled along the wall. Puck gathered and moved out through center ice. Pass cross. Luke Peck, he'll get up into the rush, looking to get around a man, but he can't. Knocked along the half wall and drilled around the net. Pontiac from their own zone. Pass through centers, knocked off a stick, and Paugan Falls will look to convert on this one. They'll dump it in and get a wholesale change very early into this one. Smart hockey, 40 seconds and off, just as good old Grapes has always said. Put it on the line for those 40 seconds. Keeps those legs fresh. Pressured in behind the net. Yaron along the wall. He'll throw it back to the point, and it's kept in. Thrown at the net by Laurent. Puck on the other side. Just found it the last second. Thrown back to the point. A shot through. Misses. Short side shot. Hits his stick and stays out. Looked like it was in the back of the net. Looked through the net. Back to the point. Thrown in around the boards. Pass back. Around that Zamboni door. Gets sticky. Ryan Peck will move it out. Through center. Back to the blue line and out. They were looking for the outlet pass. Way up ice to McLaughlin. But it was picked off. Pontiac in the neutral zone will hold pressure. The blue line and in. Beaupre being pressured there by Tremblay, forcing a turnover. But Paugan Falls settle that puck down. Regroup in their own zone. Big time pressure now. The backhand pass to the slot, and the forecheck on Pontiac is real. Forcing Paugan Falls into rough plays and not able to get smooth. With the first part of this game. Drilled along the wall, directed in. Beaupre will knock it down. But give way to McLaughlin. The mid-ice area knocked down. Good back and forth action here by both clubs trying to find their feet. Warren in the corner battling. Racine back to the point and an opportunity. Hubert shot. A nice save by Aiden Foley. He'll hold on and snare that one for the whistle.
I'm just going to say for our first complete awe with club here, getting their community involved, and the fans really seem to be supporting here of their Paugan Falls Rapids, excuse me.
Draw, scrummed, one, knocked to the point, up into the bench. Community-built arena, 30 years old. It's a terrific story from behind this arena from what I've been told, Justin.
Yeah, it was a former air hangar that was brought in. I think it was from Ottawa, I was told. And built by a bunch of farmers from the area and did it on their own time.
Oh, Aiden Foley had to be sharp on that one.
Funny, I just recently saw a highlight reel of Mario Lemieux scoring off of a face-off.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So when you're a goalie, you always want to be wary of where that puck's going on the draw.
Got to be ready. Point, chance, shot through a screen. It's a body, scored! The rebound dropped right on his tape, and he fired it home, and Pontiac gets on the board first. 2 minutes, 30 seconds in. They're pressuring the defense and forcing them into bad passes. They're not able to get out smooth, and that's something that they'll have to try and fix going forward in this game.
Looked like So it looked like Hugo Pizzi got the goal for Pontiac.
Fast-paced action. The green and yellow giving Paugan Falls all they can handle early on in this one. Face off, draw, one back. D pass. Luke Pack will throw it along the wall, but it's kept in. That shot made it all the way through a screen, and looking for a redirect in front was Christian Barini. And he'll be looking for him in front of that net. He's a wily young little hockey player. It's a great job for Pontiac Comets, looking to get one early. Draw one over the corner, drilled around the wall. Kept in by Pontiac, the shot, and it hits a leg. Comes back out to center ice. Jerome. Oh no, sorry, Amanda. DDD pass, looking to move it in through center. Champagne trying to force the issue on Rabi. Play it, hits the referee, gives him a little shove. And Pontiac will lose that battle. Coming in across the line is Champagne. Shot, and he fired it just wide of the net. Back into the neutral zone. Cole Peck throwing it over to Luke. Back up through center. Ryan Peck shot, hits another leg and goes wide. Colin Peck shot through another leg, and they're out to the races. Pontiac looking to break on a 2-on-1 on goal. Rebound, oh, and that just goes wide. To bury it and make it 2-0 early in this one. Paugan Falls out through the mid-ice area.
Cole Peck on the great back check to break up the play.
Through center, across that blue line, Pontiac, and they're in offside. They'll bring it out for a whistle. 16:06 still remaining in this first period. We've seen a lot of action from both sides, and it looks like it's going to be quite a wang doodle of a hockey game, Justin.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you expect, right? You know, yeah, this kind of reminds me of my days watching the Montreal Canadiens and Quebec Nordiques. You got your English side of Quebec against your French side of Quebec.
Their own zone, and Pontiac up in the air. Laurent will throw it into the corner. Finley going in after that. Man going to the All-Star game. Shot through, and another guy going to the All-Star game, Aiden Foley. Out on that one, snares it for the face-off.
He looked sharp on that. Like he just looked positionally sound on that. Didn't give up the rebound. Just trapped that puck in his chest protector.
Well, he didn't have to do a lot on it. He just, when you're in great position, great saves look easy.
And boring.
Yeah. Another one.
Just like that one.
Yep.
I like his all black setup, much like mine. Actually, it's the same setup as mine.
No holes. Pass into the slot, and Foley, that's 3 in a row. Snows Foley early on, but definitely not intentional. He just doesn't want to run him over. For me as a goalie with glasses on, when you got snowed, it was the end of my game. I couldn't see anything for the rest of the game. For most goalies, it cools you off. You know,
I've had that happen before where guys will snow me purposely, and I'll be like, thank you. I really needed that.
Indeed. Thrown out through center. Pontiac trying to turn it around, but Paugan Falls is there to shut that one down through neutral zone and wave off the icing. Celeron played around the boards. He's looking to get tested here for the first time. That shot got through a screen. He steers it aside. Back in behind the net they go. Petit loses it. Chance here for Paugan Falls, knocked away by Pontiac. Through center ice, and down they go. Francis taking a move. The shot, and blocker save again by Aiden Foley. He's been tested early and often in this one. The corner board, back to the point it goes. McKinnon back around the net. They're trying to work the wall. Coming out of the corner to the half boards. Knocked off the puck, and he's drilled by McLaughlin there. Big hit again. They get the rough stuff going. Get some momentum going their way. Immediately get the puck. Tried to chip it off the wall. Lost his footing on that one. Was Beaupre. Looks like Baudouin through center. It's the red line. He'll dump it in. Steered off the glass. And they'll go and chase after this one. Try and get some pressure on him like Pontiac's been doing to Paugan Falls in their own zone. Pressuring him. As they come out, trying to make a play right now. They're Beaupre throwing it out through center. Not a lot of time to do anything with it. Back up into the neutral zone. Backpedaled. They weren't sure who was going to go and get it. Pontiac throwing it in behind the net. That goes along. Way to Pontiac. He just got out of the way of a big hit, and the puck stuck to the boards. Drills it along the wall. Back through center with good speed. Coming in on goal. Looking to the slot. Can't find it. Steers that one away. McKinnon giving it his all in this shift. Racine misses that puck. Long pass up through center. It's not going to be nice. Going to hit 3 sticks. Ojic Bure was the, they're not going to like that one. That could start something really early on in this one. Menard a little touch after the whistle.
You know, Billy, we always have those nice chats about 90s hockey, and, you know, so we were talking about the Vancouver Canucks and talking about some of the great players that played for that. Gino Ojic was one of those players. And we've got the privilege of seeing Bure Ojic, the son of the late Gino Ojic, play for the Paugan Falls Rapids.
A grinder mixed with a scoring, sniping, freewheeling rocket. That should be quite a hockey player, my man. Going through center. Now they'll come through with Brennan. Across that blue line. Nice move. How's she going to the slot? It's just drilled away out of the danger area. Ryan Peck, the captain, trying to get his boys going. That puck is just out of the reach, but it's right on goal. He scored! 130-footer. He misplayed it. And Paugan Falls is on the board. And you'll want that one back.
Glimpses of Fleury there. A very unfortunate play as a goalie, and, you know, it's going to be one that he's going to be, when he's going to sleep tonight, he's going to be having a hard time wiping that one from his memory.
Watching the game last night with family, I showed my wife and daughter the goal on Brodeur where he came out. He's a legendary goalie, dropped his stick, hit the handle of his stick, and went in the net. It happens to the best of them. And the great goalies can rebound from it and play the rest of the 53 minutes of stellar hockey. But that is unfortunate as the Comets are rolling early. Maybe this gets the Rapids going. A nice save by Foley to snare that one. Goalies have to have a short memory for a reason.
Yeah, we got to have a memory of a goldfish.
Draw to the left of Foley. Ripped along the wall, now through center. Pontiac will snare that one. Tremblay will drill it in around the boards. Forced along the wall. Neither one of them know where the puck is. It's 16 feet behind them. That's off the glass and out. And we'll have a face-off.
So far, the flow seems to be going Pontiac's way, but you never know. Those lucky bounces can really turn the tide.
100%. Scrum draw. Coming back and around the boards by Jerome. It will not get out. Nadon is drilled along the boards there by Collier. Pontiac through center. Pass hits a stick. Jerome will knock it down. Hand pass called off, offside, and it's out through center. McLaughlin cycles back to his own zone. The pass across in front of his own net. Looks like Carter Peck. Turn away from a forechecker and get in his way, but oh boy. That could have been interference there. But they'll let it play. It would be nice if they did let him play through the whole 60 minutes. No penalties at all. That is a too many men on the ice penalty.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, there goes our clean sheet. We've had one of those this year between Frontenac and Gananoque. And that doesn't happen very often where you have a clean sheet with no penalties.
Right. I shouldn't have said a word. Probably would have kept going.
He jinxed it.
Face off to the left of Aiden Foley. Both teams coming out with their star. For Paugan Falls, sitting at 81%, 16% for Pontiac on the power play. Off the glass to the blue line and kept in. Pontiac's Tremblay will drill it into the corner. Pass to the dot, trying to give and go. And it doesn't work out. Good defense there by Paugan. Falls back to the point. Tremblay. The D pass over. Looking back. Cross ice to the dot. And a shot. And a penalty coming. It looks like it's going to be for no, it's a slash. Knocking his stick out of his hand. Tremblay was not too happy at the blue line with that play.
Only 20 seconds has gone by on that power play, so we're going to have some 4-on-4 hockey for a minute 40 seconds before Paugan Falls goes on to a 20-second power play.
Draw to the right, Saint Laurent. Looking to rebound from that very long goal earlier on in the period. Pass around the net. Rabi through center. Giving it off to Racine. Pass over Racine. Looking for the return pass. Just out of his reach. Back to the point. Rabi shot. Hits a stick. The rebound in front. Pass over. What a great save. Hayden Foley. Why are you in the All-Star game? That's why.
I'm lost. I've got goosebumps. I'm applauding that right now. That is exactly the kind of performance I was expecting to see from him today.
Wow, you were saying you were excited to see him play, and he's already putting on a show. I don't know what the shots are. We'll try and figure that out, but it's got to be quite in the favor of Pontiac. Close to a dozen shots. We only got 6, it says, but we got to be closer to 10. The point, the shot through, and it's stopped by Foley. A minute 9, they'll go to the power play. La Jeunesse. And behind the net, coming out in front, shot, hits a stick, goes up and into the corner. Pontiac's pass through center will connect. They got a chance here in the 4-on-4. Behind the net, the dangle, back to the point now. Rabi shoots, and how Aiden Foley saw that, we couldn't even see him.
He's got a spider sense, that's for sure.
He sure does. He's X-ray vision, for the love of Pete. Unbelievable.
The thing about looking at Foley is he doesn't have a very big stature, but he's just positionally has the hands out in great position to track that puck.
He's not a big guy. He's 5'10", 175, and they're coming out with wheels. Champagne, the leading scorer for Paugan Falls. He's right at the top, tied, 6 goals, 7 assists. And back comes Pontiac. Drop pass. Nice play there to get around him. The shot through. You're not getting that by him. There's no way.
And you watch how Foley has his stance. He has his gloves very close to his body. So any puck that comes in, it's not getting out. You see a lot of goalies that have their stance where their hands are really out and in front of them, but he has it out but closed into his body.
100%. 27 remaining on the 4-on-4. This puck will get to the blue line and out with speed is Beaupre. Across the blue line, the pass over to Champagne. He fanned on the shot. And Pontiac will turn it back the other way. Almost at the halfway point of the first period. Looking to go to the point. He's knocked down. That's right to the dot. Nathan shot. Oh, and a great save again by Foley. What a great acrobatic 2-on, 3-on-1. Champagne, go over to Collier. And it's an offside on a 3-on-1. And they'll bring it outside the blue line. What a great save by Aiden Foley.
Oh, was that ever? That was an old school kick save. And, you know, that's as vintage as a save that you will see in the game of hockey.
That got this crowd going. Up through the mid-ice area. Pontiac past the blue line. He just negated a big hit there. Through center. Great chance here now. Looking into the corner to the slot. He can't get it. Back to the point. A shot through, and he just misses the short side. Flipped off the glass. And out through center. Beaupre turning. Trying to protect the puck, and he does. That is a hit on the knee, and it is going to be 2 minutes. A trip. They're not giving him the knee. It was more of a hip shot there. It's going to be 2 minutes. Number 16, Hugo Petit. What a great name.
The goal scorer.
Is that who scored?
Yep.
Assisted by...
No, never mind.
Quinn O'Brien.
Quinn O'Brien, excuse me, sorry.
And Hubert got another assist on that as well. They might change that later, but...
You never know, eh?
No, you never know. Score tracking, it's tough. Back to the point. Paugan Falls looking to set up here. Rip in low, trying to dig deep. Ryan Peck along the wall to the slot. Ripped around the boards. They can't get set up because Pontiac is on him so quick. Over. Shot! Kick save there. Champagne looking low. He's got a chance on the slot. Shoots it just far side wide. Ryan Peck at the half wall. To the, oh, that was a sauce pass. A little too high. Looking to go back to the point. Cole Peck was covered. They'll move it along the half wall. Drilled down the ice in a minute 15 remaining here in the power play. For Paugan Falls, they're set up pretty nicely, but just couldn't find the break. The captain now. That pass is not a good one. Pontiac looking to turn it around the blue line. They don't, will drill it in. This time it'll be Cole Peck who'll bring it out through center. It's the Peck parade here in Paugan Falls.
They're like the Sutter family of the EOSHL.
They really are. That is so close to another too many men on the ice there. They got to be careful of that, let me tell you. Through center. Collier over to McLaughlin. Drop pass to Peck. He'll get a shot through and a snare there, and he might be right back in a groove. As Saint Laurent will catch that one. They got to get traffic in front of Aiden Foley. They do. Pontiac when they get off this penalty.
I mean, heck, even when they do have traffic in front of him, he sees the puck.
I couldn't see him on that shot, and we had a perfect view of that. Yes, indeed. To the left. Luke Peck at the point, looking to receive this one. Around the wall, and he will get it. He'll, oh, a nice play there to go down the half wall and work it back to the point. Luke throwing it to the wall again. That shot and a stop. Flipped out through center, and that will all but kill the power play. And Paugan Falls getting some good opportunities. Luke Peck, that'll get their offense going. See the harassment by Pontiac. The forecheck is terrific by the yellow and green. Into the neutral zone, Keisha Francis, as they will now get 5 aside again. That's an icing. No, it's right in on Foley. It goes out in front. A chance now. Pontiac the backhander, and Aiden Foley is not messing around. What a great save, and as our good buddy used to do, knock that net off.
Jake Coment?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hopefully, I'm hoping Jake Coment is having a nice recovery. He's had a hip tear, and he hasn't played since, I think, week 3, I think it was, of the season. But wishing Jake Coment all the best in his recovery, and hopefully we see him back playing for the Gananoque Islanders at some point.
Champion. That draw. Scrummed, and Pontiac trying to wheel into the corner, but Beaupre is too strong on that one with a quick stick. Up through the mid-ice area. McLaughlin, the pass to the mid-ice area, and that's picked off there by Finley. Finley in behind the net, drilling it around the wall to the blue line. Trying to keep it in. No luck there. Brennan did a great job. Drilled along the wall. The blue line and out. Pontiac, they are aggressive right now, let me tell you. Crossing that blue line. Throwing it into the corner and back to the point. Smart play there by Huber to get out of the zone. Good stick left. My goodness, that Pontiac is on another level right now. Giving it their all every single shift. Paugan Falls, every time they look up, is a Comet right on their doorstep.
And I give it to Paugan Falls here. They look very comfortable in their defensive zone. There's no panic in their game. They're letting their goalie make the save and then clearing up those rebounds. Actually, very little rebounds, I should say.
I'll tell you, if there was any panic in the Rapids right now, it would be a different story. The game would be way out of control because Pontiac, there's a chance at the top of the circle, and the shot is deflected away. Ripped off the boards and back to the point. An opportunity for a shot by Laurent. He'll make the shot. The rebound's there, and they score on the doorstep, unimpeded. And he got the rebound and snapped it home, and it's 2-1 for the Comets.
Yeah, just a low shot. Unfortunately, Foley couldn't control that rebound. That was really tough on those off.
Center ice area for the draw. Pontiac takes a 1-goal lead. PDD pass you're talking about. They're so confident in their own zone. Menard using his body to protect the puck, but Pontiac again on that forecheck. Looking to receive this puck in the corner. Cole Peck being bodied along the wall. That's flipped along the glass and couldn't be kept in by Pontiac. That's off the glass and up into the rafters. They'll bring it down for a faceoff. 5:43 to go. Pontiac leads it 2-1. Thanks for tuning in, folks. A lot of action around the league as well. We'll get you updated on some of the games have just started. And just after the first intermission, we'll get you some updates on those. Getting around for the playoffs, jockeying for position in these two teams. Both trying to give them an opportunity to not have to play North Dundas in the first round.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, these Rapids know firsthand what it's like to play against a very dominant North Dundas Rockets team. But we also got to see some magical performances in that series as well from the goalie in blue and white.
Shot and a stop by Foley. That hit him in the shoulder. I don't know if that's a wince or not, but that can catch you in a tough spot. Champagne looking to get his guys going. Across the line, a good defensive play there by Laurent to make it on that, and it's through center and down into the corner. Flipped it around the board. Jerome coming out of his own zone gingerly. Champagne, I think they're at the end of a long shift here. That shot up and into the wall. Bring it down for a face-off inside the Pontiac zone.
One thing I've noticed a lot is Paugan Falls does give up a lot of shots, but it's their counterattack that is very lethal. They force you to make a mistake, and they'll capitalize on it.
100%. Draw one into the corner. Nandon drill along the wall. Coming around to Finley. He'll throw it back in behind the net. Nandon can't get to that first. Paugan Falls speeding into the corner. The chip back to the point, and that's picked off by Brennan. Off the glass. Beaupre, 2-on-1. Pontiac, the drop pass, and a nice little play there by Brennan. The pass over to Brennan! Foley scored! Brennan found a hole. Foley come across, and he just buries it. 3-1 for the Comets, and they are wheeling right now.
Yeah, they're catching the Rapids flat-footed right now and getting a lot of odd man rushes. Foley nearly came through on that one.
Yeah, I thought he made the save. I thought we
saw a repeat of what we saw earlier.
Yes, indeed.
No, this is no fault at all of Aiden Foley. He's made some 10-bell saves in this first period.
Face-off one. The scrum comes back to Cole Peck. He'll throw it over. Luke Peck up through the neutral zone and back on to Huber. Pontiac controlling the puck early, but it's more, I mean, Paugan Falls looks very confident with the puck. They're moving it smoothly, but Pontiac looks like they're just, I don't know, they're hopped up on something. I don't know. It's pretty incredible. They're in front of the net. The chance back goes to the point, through a screen, and it's the back wall, rung around the boards. Luke Peck trying to keep it in. They will. Beaupre crossover. The shot. No, it's Baudouin. Shot deflected into the corner. Pontiac on it like bees. A 3-on-2 in the corner, and they will win that battle. Flip through center. Comes back down. They're looking for a wholesale change, and that was recognized by Cole Peck. The shot! Stop there. He used the defenseman as a screen. 3:17 to go. 3-1 lead for Pontiac. This epic Quebec battle.
Whoa, he's tall.
Face off, one into the corner. Comets are after that quick. That's nice up to Petit. Cross into the neutral zone for Francis, and he can't do anything with it. Paugan Falls in the neutral zone. They'll flick it through center. Monero after that one. Can't get to it first. That'll go down. No icing. Jerome in behind the net trying to set it up with 2:50 to go and get themselves a goal. come within one going into the second. Look at the pressure. It's hard to get that puck moving. Now they're all spread out. And Pontiac will knock that down. Move it across the blue line again. Top of the circle. Looking back to the point. They'll find him. Over to Laurent. Coming in on goal. The pass to the slot. Redirected. Knocked off the puck. Goes back to the point. Oh, we got him up high with the stick there. He can't do anything with that one. Thompson flipped it down. Laurent. The pass over just ahead of him. Nobody can gather that puck. Beaupre. The pass over. Will connect. They're trying to find a way out of the zone smoothly. Nice pass through center. Caught him. Champagne will hit the ref. Beaupre will rekindle that puck. Champagne flips it in. And Saint Laurent, look at, he is not worried at all. He's back to his form, coming out to play it. Paugan Falls trying to get something going. No, it's flipped out through center again, and Beaupre will retract into his own zone with a Pontiac comment on him. Ryan Peck now, he's had enough. He's going through center on his own, and too many men. They were hollering from the bench that they had 6. Ref saw it, and they'll blow it dead.
On a big ice surface like that, they got to be more careful. I can
100%.
understand on the smaller surfaces like we've seen in Deserano and Tweed, it's maybe a little more common, but it's been twice now. It's been called.
100%.
I was noticing the height of Quinn O'Brien on the ice. He might be a couple inches shorter than Hayden Kelso.
Is he?
He looked pretty big.
A little guy with a big heart. This guy is not a little guy. He drilled that one. He hits a leg. Kicked over. Ryan Peck going cross ice. Wide open chance, and he can't find the handle. Cole Peck, he's at the point. The half wall drilled along the boards. They'll hold it for a little while. The 1:05 remaining in the period. And a nice move to get it out. Going to the middle part of the blue line. And Cole Peck will have to retreat. Ryan across the blue line. He'll get it set up. He doesn't have any time as they converge on him right away. That's drilled down the ice. Going after that one is Racine, but Foley out to play it. Dekes him right out. Nice play there. Flip through center. Ryan Peck can't find it. Pontiac with some great speed here early on in this one. Will whistle that one down the ice. 30 seconds remaining here. The first period, 55 remaining in the power play. Across the blue line to the neutral zone, wheeling it in across. He's knocked off the stick. Just can't find anybody open in time. Paugan Falls is going to have to regroup going into the second period. A nice little dipsy doodle there. He can't get around the last man. Across the blue line, and they'll let the clock wind down. After a first period that sees Pontiac score 3, Paugan Falls can only put up 1. We got a lot of action, 40 minutes remaining. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after this.
They didn't even turn anything off. They didn't even mute the mic.
Welcome back, folks. Thanks for tuning in. 3-1 Pontiac leading Paugan Falls going into the second period. Shots on goal favored Pontiac 14-6. It's a forecheck that's going on for Pontiac. They're like bees in a hive right now. Quinn O'Brien getting credit for the first goal from Hugo Petit and Matthew Hubert. Ryan Peck from Luke Peck. They got Paugan Falls on the score sheet. Racine Roy from Laurent and Barini, and Brennan from Findlay and Landreville. That's where we find ourselves here going into the second period. And your out-of-town scoreboard reads like this. North Dundas Rockets with a 3-2 win over South Grenville, and it was a terrific hockey game, let me tell you. The Mustangs lead the Glengarry Pipers by a 13-1 score going into the third period. Closer game with the Ritos and the Lumberjacks. They're just getting underway with a 2-0 lead for the Ritos. And the Barncats with a 2-0 lead over the Wolves. The Mariners and the Rivermen. 3-2 lead for the Mariners. Close game in the first. And the Phantoms, they're looking to pull off a big upset over Gananoque. Here from the Gatineau Valley Arena, Justin, we have got ourselves quite a hockey game. And as we munch down on the Quebecois poutine, it is the real deal. It is not like it is out in Kingston.
No, this is authentic poutine, and I wish I could show the folks at home exactly what I'm eating right now, but it's delicious.
Indeed. I had one bite, and that was enough. My goodness.
It shows you how cold it is in this rink. That the actual steam is just coming off the fries.
Yes, indeed. Face off. One back from Paugan Falls, looking to get it going. Aiden Foley made a few, as Justin said, 10 bellers in that first period to keep Pontiac off the score sheet. They're looking to be the aggressors here with 10 seconds remaining in their power play, drilling it around the boards, coming around the other side, and Pontiac's the first ones there to receive it. Colin Peck, shot, and a redirect. I got to stand up again. Knocked inside. Throwing it back to the point. Peck, nice move. Cole, a few little dipsy doodles there. Gets set in the forehand, the shot. And it's stopped by Saint Laurent. Early on in the game, he had one of those oopsie-doopsie goals. It happens to goalies every now and again. And he has settled in since then. Hasn't been crazy tested, but when he's been tested, he's stepped up to the plate and made some nice saves for the Comets. As we were talking about earlier on, these jerseys are absolutely terrific. The Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League, a lot of jerseys in this league I'd love to buy. The funds aren't there. Into the corner and drilled along the wall right in front of the Rapids fan zone. Knocked to the seat of his pants. And Pontiac will be the recipient of that one. A chance into the slot. Deflected, and Foley will stop it and cover up for the whistle. And Pontiac right on the doorstep, looking to fire that one home. And a little scrum in front of the net ensues.
Looked like Cole Peck took a little spill from getting run into from one of his own teammates.
That's what I thought too. They were wanting a penalty, but can't call it when it's your own guy knocking you down. Draw to the left of Foley. A bouncing puck. Land onto the stick of the Rapids. Collier throwing it around the net. McLaughlin there trying to force the issue. The puck goes up and they'll drop it again. This one will probably be inside the Pontiac zone. To the left of Saint Laurent. Little flip pass in behind him there. Got a slot and a chance there to the point and a shot through again. Redirect. Right on him immediately was number 22 for the Comets, Joey Brennan, who's had himself quite a good game to start. Forecheck, back check, paycheck. It's on the table for the Comets here early on, trying to press the issue and see what they can do in the early part of this one. And what they've done is take a 2-goal lead. In the early part, Ronnie Rapid sitting right in front of us. He is quite a spectacle, let me tell you. He's probably the warmest guy in the arena. bodied along the wall. Listen to this crowd. They are ready to go, cheering on their Rapids. Across the blue line and dumped in behind the net. Peck after that one, he can't control it. That's out through center. McLaughlin hops on him a little bit there. Going back in around the boards, the dump and chase is on. Goes back to the point, and he's drilled. Petit from the point. He'll try and move it around. Sifted out through center. Coming is Baudouin. Across the blue line, he'll dump it into the corner out of the reach. McLaughlin gets his stick lifted there as he goes for a hit and can't control the puck. Pack will drill it around the boards, looking to come out with it. And 3 Comets are met with a big hit there behind the net. Back around. Knocked off the puck into the slot. Shoots! And a great save by Saint Laurent. The rebound's there, the shot, and the stop. And the puck's loose. But it looks like the net's off. I think that's what the problem was.
I think the referee just saw side of the puck and thought maybe Saint Laurent had it.
That's terribly unfortunate for the Rapids as that was bouncing around for a few moments and looked to come down onto one of their tape. Ojik Bure right there, number 29. He looks like a beauty. Guy you want to have in the dressing room. Right there to the left. It's tying up the stick there with Warren. Through center. Flipped into the corner. Going into the corner, sorry. Beaupre will drill it around the wall, just out of the reach of Ojik Bure. Fanned on that one. He's on it, and they got it. And they're in across the line. Looking for a shot, and a great stick lift there. Back check by Warren. He's out through center. 2 touch passes over, looking back to the slot, and they'll shoot it. And it's hit off a stick and redirected behind the net. They'll walk out with it. The pass over, knocked off his stick into the slot. Shoots! He fired it just wide. 2 bodies along the wall there by Pontiac. Paugan falls, can't control the puck, and it goes back to Hubert. Off the boards, back again, Hubert again. He's bodied by Bure. Beaupre, Temenard. Shot and hit a leg, and that's what they got to do, put pucks on, settle around. My goodness, each team flirting with too many men on the ice over and over again. Ryan Peck cycles into his own zone, makes his man fall. He's got a race on goal. A shot and hit a stick and went wide. Look to bounce back out in front. The blue line, Ryan Peck giving it back to Cole Peck. Throws a long pass to Champagne, finding him, tape to tape, break the hit, the stick, a backhander, and a terrific save by Saint Laurent on the stick now in the blue paint. They got to get it out of there. Going through center. Luke Peck going to Champagne. He's really got a mission going. Flip pass, couldn't get it through to connect. Along the wall and around the net, and they'll settle it down a little bit. Brought a great forecheck by Luke Peck there. Forces a bad pass, but it connects into a 3-on-2. Defensive play. Flip through center. They might have it working here. No. Good play there by Pontiac to get back, but flirting with disaster. 1 man back. Cole Peck will throw it back to the point for Finley. Shoot it wide. Around to the other side, Rabi will drill it in behind the net. He'll try and throw it out in front. Knocked off his stick. Knocked down. Behind the net. And out through center.
They just announced there's 646 people in attendance tonight.
Unbelievable. And it feels like it. Like it is packed in here.
It feels packed, and it feels much larger than that with the noise.
646 people on tap. James, maybe you can get a shot of the crowd. Are you able to get a shot down there of the crowd? Check out this crowd all the way around the boards, folks. They are locked and loaded here, filled to the brim at the Gatineau Valley Arena.
And filled with poutine.
Indeed. They're all here for the poutine. That's it. In behind the net. Trying to play it safe. There's no safe area when it comes to these 2 squads. And that'll go 200 feet for Nyson. 15:02 remaining.
We've seen a very fast north-south physical game from both teams. You're starting to see Paugan Falls here starting to really opening up offensively, taking some chances. And we'll see here if they can bury one in the offensive zone.
Back to the point. The shot, it'll get through, but it'll deflect up into the mesh. Another face-off.
I had a Ojek talking about memories I had of his dad when he was with the Montreal Canadiens and how he fought PJ Stock in the playoffs when he was Boston Montreal, and said that his dad really enjoyed playing against the Bruins.
A pass back, and Pontiac trying to make a memory here of their own. On Paugan Falls home ice. Oh boy, almost caught Aiden Foley. Looked like he was looking to the Pontiac bench for a second. Almost 2 long pass goals. Back the other way comes McLaughlin. Chance shot through, and a stop by Saint Laurent. To the point, kept in, ripped back on goal. Deflected wide. Nolan Peck knocked down. Great stick whip by Collier. He'll throw it in. And they'll make a line change. Difficult one, especially when it's right inside the zone. The whole change is offside. And that's offside. Very long, delayed offside for that one. How is it, James?
We know James, he loves his poutine. Especially now he's had Quebec poutine, he understands. It's gold.
Baudouin, Maisonneuve. Looks like Keeley's out there as well. Beaupre, I love that name. And McLaughlin for Paugan Falls. McKinnon trying to come out of the zone, but he's harassed there by a Paugan Falls forward. Check is what turns terrific, easy plays into a mess. It's a nice 3-touch pass, and Baudouin was just, that hit the very top of the glass.
Couple of centimeters.
Yes, if it would have been 5 feet, 11 inches of glass, it would have been out of play. Flipped off the glass and out, and away to the races they come. Cross the blue line with a hard pass, knocked down by Paugan Falls. But Pontiac will retain the puck, looking into the slot. They'll go back to the point on his backhand, but kept in. Rung around the boards, let it go. A smart play, looking out in front of the net, and they're cramming away at it. It goes back to the point. The shot through. Foley, I don't know if he stopped that or not, but we couldn't see him over here. Great screen in front of the net. That's the only way you're going to beat him. Tremblay along the boards will win that battle and throw it back to Manthu. Rung it around to the corner. In after that. And drilled was Baudouin. Walking in from the corner, looks for a shot. The rebound was there for a second, drilled back out in front. Foley is doing everything he can to get to these loose pucks. That's kept in at the blue line, a great effort. Drilled along the wall. Coming out of the corner, he slipped and fell twice. Might be something wrong with his skates. The pass over connects and out through center. Tremblay, back pass there. That'll make it, and he finished his check. That's where you make teams start. Could be a fight here in the corner. McLaughlin trying to get out, and he's doing the smart thing right now. He's not retaliating, and that is a terrific team player right there. He just got ragdolled in the corner, did not retaliate, and there could be more coming as he's going after him. That's 2 minutes to Pontiac and Paugan. Look at that. The bench loves it. Garth McLaughlin, a terrific play to get his guys onto the power play from Van Osta. Terrific play, and that right there shows it.
That's right, and great discipline there by McLaughlin to step away and be like, no, I don't want anything to do with this. And, you can tell that there was a little bit of baiting there trying to get him to react, but great job by McLaughlin to keep his cool in that situation.
And he's the guy that's not shy to get into the rough stuff. 4 goals and 2 assists, so that right there, he knew he drew a penalty, put his hands up and said, all right, let me get to the bench so I don't flip out.
And he laid out a large hit in
Yes.
that first period, so we know he's going to be a physical presence out there, and he's going to be pretty valuable to his team out there. So this is a great opportunity here for the Paugan Falls Rapids and several of the Pecks on the ice to really try and chip away at this 2-goal deficit here.
So if I see this right, it says Frederick Tremblay, and that's his first penalty of the season.
Hey.
If that's him. We'll find out here in the announcement, but as they start to look to peck away at this one. 3 of them on the ice. Was it?
It was first penalty of the season.
Wow. And it was, I mean, that's got to be a tough one, especially when you're baited in like that. That draw by Ryan Peck goes right back to Cole Peck. The D-to-D pass back to Cole. He'll shoot it. Hit a goal post. A rebound through the legs. And he squeezes them tight and holds on just that close from coming within one.
We've seen a couple times in Tweed this year where the puck hits that back bar and comes out so quickly.
That goal we were at, that didn't make a sound.
No, it's because in that back bar has a little bit of padding on it. So when it flew out, you didn't hear that ping.
It was a goal.
But it was ruled no goal because we saw it after the fact.
I'll tell you, up here in the booth, back to the point, rung around the boards, we
saw that.
Yeah, big time. You listen for that sound. Aiden Foley's a great puck-playing goaltender, I'll tell you, with a lot of confidence. That right there, that's going to draw attention.
Those boards are very wild.
Yeah.
And, going back to Tweed, their arena is very much like that, too, where you play that puck off that board, off the end boards, you might get yourself a very lucky bounce, like a rebound in front of the net.
100%. This draws one back for Pontiac, but he's being harangued there. And you can see the intensity. The forecheck is different for Paugan Falls in this second period. I'm not going to lie to you. The crowd can really have an effect on that as well. I mean, 700 people in this arena cheering strong for you. You want to show them a great effort. That goes back to the point, and Cole Peck, smart defenseman. Throw him back again. It'll reset to his stick. Champagne got an opportunity for a shot, and he hit a leg. I don't think he saw it, and that for the post. Jammed it against there to keep that out. Cole Peck dropped to Champagne again. He'll step into that one, the redirect, and Celeron saw it, stopped it, and held on for the whistle. 49 seconds remaining in the power play. Paugan Falls looking to hit that third gear.
And, they have the pressure going. They've got everybody on the same page right now. They're connecting well on their passes, and they're executing well. They just need to bury a nice, juicy rebound through Saint Laurent.
And he looks like a big goalie. I don't think he's all that tall, but he plays. Look at how huge he looks in that net. Covers a lot of that ice. Jerome, nice pass over. Collier just off the end of his stick, but he'll retain it. Didn't give up on the play. Collier, the pass will be good. The shot through a screen, hit a stick and went up into the crowd. And Paugan Falls is rolling now. They just got to hit the back of that net.
They hit that net all right. That turkey wire in behind the net. I was very, very privileged to get a tour of this building by Randy Peck as we arrived here, and I gotta say, what they've turned this facility into is really Paugan Falls Rapids home ice here. This is their building. Randy
is an absolute beauty. He is such a welcoming guy, and every time I see him, it's not just at a Paugan Falls game and a turnover, a break on goal. He lost the handle at the last second. Aiden Foley had him, though. He was right with him, and another pass hits another skate, and that'll stay inside the zone. The first opportunity by Hubert, the second to be for Racine. Pass to the blue line, heads up around a man through the center ice. It's knocked off his stick. Spinning in the neutral zone. Halfway through the second period, they killed that penalty off. It's drilled along the wall, now through center ice. Knocked along the boards and into the zone. Luke Peck behind the net. Plays it. And that will go to Pontiac. It's possession. Warren in his own zone. Trying to move it out to the neutral zone. It's in across the blue line, and they're in. Looking for a drop pass. No, he went into the slot. Jerome was there. Chance shot. Hit a leg and went wide of the net. Bodied along the wall. Good physicality picking up here. Coming out of the corner. Shot and a save. That's something that they're looking for here, is to walk out of that corner and take it straight to the net. Through the mid-ice area. That pass just alluding to Rapids. McLaughlin, the pair of them. Pontiac trying to sift that into the zone. On the backhand there. Jerome will drill it through center, and that'll negate an offside. And an icing, and a chance to shot Menard. He's got the rebound on his tape. Controlling, throwing it back into the corner, trying to regroup. Nobody there. Stayed right with the man to force this turnover. Nolan Peck, and they'll restart. Gino Ojic Bure. Right there with the puck, just out of his reach. And plays it off the glass and out through center ice and down. It'll be an offside, or a frozen puck. 6'3", 235 pounds. Bure Ojic.
Yeah, he's
unreal.
Unreal. And you can kind of see like the great name there, you know, named after, their teammates, Pavel Bure, Gino Ojic. You know, what a way to honor your friend, your teammate that you played with for so many years.
Might have to watch a Vancouver game on the way home.
Yeah.
I think it's back to the point. Nolan shot it through and a stop by Saint Laurent. Into the corner, wheeling it in. The shot! He scored! Champagne popped the bottle! Paugan Falls has got the cork in hand. Oh my word, what a shot. And Pontiac, the last little while, have been trying to do that come out of the corner, but Paugan Falls did it right. They're on the board.
And right now, you know, the tide is the tide is high right now for Paugan Falls. The momentum's in their favor.
Wow, that was a shot by an elite player, and you can see it in that rifle. Didn't take much to snap that one around the wall and out, and you can, the hop, gippity stop here for Paugan. That's a pass across. You can see it in the blue jerseys. They're boarding, skating, hitting, and forcing the issue. Randy Peck at the All-Star game, guaranteed. He was a big contributor to the playbook change for the blue and white. And this is a great change of events. If you're a Paugan Falls fan, if you're Pontiac, you're hoping they'll hold on. And that 1T just evades them. Keeley will dump that in, and they'll chase after it. But Pontiac looking for a long ice pass. It'll connect. It's dumped in, and they'll make a change. Long ice pass to Baudouin would work, and it does, and he's hit the blue line in stride. He'll flick it into the corner as Pontiac's line change worked out perfectly. Etienne Champagne, it's now being called over the loudspeaker, but Pontiac shot Foley easily, makes the save on that one. Hands in front after the shot, punching that one away. We're going to wrap. Stopped by Foley, hugged right against that post, indeed. And they'll hold on for the whistle. God, that poutine smells good. My goodness.
This is what all the players eat before the game.
Yeah, yes, indeed. That's why they were a little sluggish to start out. Now it's worked through.
It's burning through their system.
Yeah, that's right. Draw to the left of Aiden Foley. It's been terrific here for Paugan Falls to hold the line, and now they've hit their stride through center. Great move there by Ryan Peck to get across the line to the dot. Around the net. Fakes it. Throws it to the slot. Hits the referee and connects back. Shot, and it hits the outside of the net. Back to Champagne. Point. Nolan Peck ripped a shot. Dropped in front of the net. Chance for a backhand, and the puck hopped on him. Good defensive play to thwart that opportunity, but Pontiac's back the other way in a 3-on-2. Pass across to the dot into the slot, and he can't convert. Champagne. The pass up to Ryan Peck to the mid-ice area. On goal, the shot, and a stop by Saint Laurent. They're coming at him now. Champagne with one. The shot through, and he fired it high. Collier on the half wall. Oh, my God. Wow. Sorry, folks. Cole Peck along the half wall, and he'll try and do something with it here. He's got two at the point. He's hit from behind, and no call on that one. Spinning on it, and Cole Peck is not happy with that. Refs are letting him play. 5 Pontiac Comets in the middle of the ice. And they'll thwart that opportunity. Ooh. Coming in the back of it. That's really tight. Knocked down, and there is going to be a penalty called. They're trying to walk out with it. Looking to the point. They'll pull the goalie. Back to the point, shot! He just missed the far side. Cole Peck, he'll shoot, and Saint Laurent will make the save. Some wild games around the league, folks. We'll have updates for you soon, but one is underway now. The Mustangs leading the Pipers 18-2. That is a rarity in this league, folks. But one getting underway right now is the Phantoms, who are down 2-1 to Gananoque early. And they're, I hear from the gentlemen that are there that it's quite a back-and-forth hockey game. And we'll keep you updated on all the games, but 18-2, my goodness.
Is it NFL Sunday?
Couple extra points in there as well to give them that lead, pouring it on. And Glengarry having a rough time over their last few games. They'll look to do battle again next weekend, and you know, it's a game of letting the last game go. But right now they got a minute and 55. Cole Peck, Paugan Falls looking to tie this game. The momentum has definitely shifted in the blue and white's favor. The top of the circle to Kolpak, over to Champagne. He's already got one, and we already know he's got a laser. It's back to the point. He'll shoot it through, looking for a redirect, and St. Laurent made the save, and the puck was free, but the refs lost sight of it, blew the whistle. And they got to do that. If they lose sight, it's
100% a whistle in that case.
Worst thing is they let it go. The goalie's got it, and they keep whacking away at him. Protect the goalies. The draw to the right of St. Laurent. And that puck's won. Champagne at the point, couldn't get it. Hits his foot. It's a 2-on-1 if they can turn this over. That was a quick play there to drill it down by O'Brien. Penalty killing extraordinaire, number 12 for Pontiac. That's drilled on the right side, touches the stick so there's no icing, but a minute and 15 seconds remaining after a really great push by the Rapids. They'll try and get this set up here, force the issue. Ryan Peck, definitely the quarterback at time. Oh, he missed him, and that could have hurt. My goodness, Tremblay right into the boards. Hits a stanchion. Champagne ripped a shot, rebound, it's on the doorstep. He couldn't find a chance again. Ryan Peck backhand pass. Champagne over, 1-T shoots, and it's blocked. Pass into the corner and behind the net. Paugan Falls is buzzing. Champagne shot through, and he didn't see it, but it went wide anyways. After that, in the double team, the support drilled into the corners. The puck was in his feet. Bull Terrier walking out. Nobody in the slot. Point. Shoots. No, he faked it. Over to Champagne, top of the circle. Fires it through, and he stopped it on top of the net. No bouncing. Bucket for the rebound. He can't find it. Unbelievable action on the power play. Champagne again a chance. He'll shoot that, and it'll be blocked. And go into the corner. Drilled out to center. With 5 seconds remaining in this power play. Listen to this crowd, Justin. It is a buzz.
No kidding. That was here we go.
Baudouin shoots, and a nice save by St. Laurent.
He didn't have to move much on that one.
He did not. The captain across the blue line for Pontiac walks himself into the corner. He's bodied off the puck. Finley trying to get their guys into a line change here, and it's out through center. McLaughlin's got an opportunity here with speed to move around to the backhand. It hopped on him behind the net. Good support by the Comets as they'll retain that puck and move it back the other way now. Fire wagon hockey possibly. Mostly for Paugan Falls though. Great defensive play to knock him off the puck. Paugan Falls will dig in the corner, a 2-man battle. Jercombe going after the man and not the puck. A smart play that squirts out to the blue line. Shot through. Foley will snare it, and we'll all get an opportunity for a break. Wow.
I'm lost for words, Billy.
Holy Dinah, that was incredible.
That was great. That whole sequence, it felt like playing a video game, NHL Arcade, with all the madness all over the ice.
Unbelievable. Paugan Falls, like I say, draw one in a scrum. They started the year off so well. I mean, the season goes along in peaks and valleys, and this team can find themselves into a lot of peaks if they just stay with the program, trust the process, and Randy Peck will get this team locked and loaded just like they are right here, where they're going to go on winning streaks.
And you could tell that they have their identity.
They do.
You know, like they all wear it on the front of their jersey. You know, like they when you put on that that Rapids jersey, you know what you're getting yourself into.
Pontiac now looking to take away the momentum that's been built by the Rapids. That pass goes in, and behind the net, Jerome, he has been absolutely terrific. Jerome for the Rapids. That's flipped in by Thompson, one of his few shifts in this game. But every time he's on the ice, I've noticed him. That's to the point. That shot to the rebound is there. Looking to go out in front, and it hit a leg, and it's onto the half wall now. Bodied against the boards. Pontiac comes out with it, flips it along the boards, drills it up through center. Flipped it away by Finley. A nice little touch pass. Pontiac's across the line. The pass over the repass, and he scored. Foley did everything he could on that one as well. But Pontiac has a 2-goal lead again. Great battle in front of that net. He just lost him for that half a second, and popped it home.
Just a very unlucky bounce in front of Foley's net, and sometimes those can catch you off guard where the pucks go, basically you're tracking the puck one way, it stops and goes the other way, and then it just catches you kind of frozen in the crease.
He made the first save.
Yeah.
That's all you can ask from a goalie. Ask us.
We know a thing or two.
Indeed.
We've probably given up a lot more than these guys have.
Yeah, 100%. I'd kick it out. I didn't care where the rebound went. Pass over. It's a team that doesn't give up. Champagne will lose that one to Tremblay, but they'll regain the puck. Champagne is a dangerous hockey player, number 28. He kind of reminds me of Matt Halle.
Yes.
He's a big body.
Of Westport.
Yes, a big body, does everything right, and he doesn't look like he's skating very hard, but he's skating very fast all the time. Laser shot as well. Keeley, he'll drill it on goal, but it's just a bit wide. That goes back to the point. Pontiac through center. Great wheels now by Petit. Trying to toe drag. He can't complete it, but he stays with the puck. Behind the net in front. Backhand. Finds it. You see, notice, even on these scrum plays, Foley is tracking the puck. Like, he is right with that puck all the time.
If you watch his head movement, his head is always looking at where that puck is.
100%.
And the way he's moving in that crease, it's an acquired skill. It's not something that you just have, right? It's something you have to kind of teach yourself when you're going through, goalie development. And he does it so well where he always knows where that puck is.
Helps his team build confidence, even on these shots that, if it's on the right-hand side, we can't even see Foley, which means he shouldn't be able to see the puck, and he's finding it. I don't understand. It's incredible goaltending. Paugan Falls is lucky to have him, let me tell you that. They're doing this on purpose to get some. Champagne is gassed. He is so tired right now, and he needs a line change. And the longer that face-off went, and there he goes. You'll see him go right off the ice. He's done. That was a really good shift by 28 Champagne, that entire line. But they'll get a line change, fresh flags out on the ice. 28.5 seconds left in this period.
We've been robbed of more time, Billy.
That's it. I'm talking to all the Pecks after this one. Slow that clock down. Goodness. Thrown through center. Deflected. They'll look to try and get one here at the end of the period. And great defensive effort there. 9 seconds remaining. It's pretty funny, Justin, how this game can be. Paugan Falls, right on the tape. Paugan Falls definitely won this period. Matt Warren drilling his man in behind the net. Will they take one? With 0.2 seconds remaining on the clock.
McLaughlin's in behind the play, it looks like.
Who was the initiator? I didn't get to see it.
It just looked like they kind of just collided with each other behind the net. Nothing, I don't think it was anything malicious. It looked worse than it actually was.
It's crazy how hockey is. Paugan Falls won this period, but they go into the third period still down by 2. But it's a big momentum builder for them going into that third frame.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you got to admire the way that the Comets have really come out in this game and have, really used a really good counterattack against this very quick Paugan Falls team. Much like Paugan Falls in this period has used their counterattack to to really use their speed to their advantage. Just unfortunately, they just haven't been able to bury any juicy rebounds past Saint Laurent.
Well, 40 down, 20 to go. Both sides have shown exactly what they have. Do they have enough in the gas tank, the Rapids, to get a couple goals and bring it within a 4-4 tie, send it to OT, or possibly win it in regulation? And if you look around the league right now, any team can score 4, 5, 6 goals in a period. But in this one, a 4-2 lead for Paugan Falls, or for the Pontiac Comets over Paugan Falls here from the Gatineau Valley Arena. Thanks, folks, for tuning in. We'll be back with the out-of-town scoreboard and more right after this. Is it unmuted? Okay. In an action-packed second period, we saw the Paugan Falls Rapids start to take it to Pontiac. They scored, but it's still a Pontiac 4-2 lead. The shots on goal in that period this time favored Paugan Falls in a 13-7 total, 21-19 in favor of Pontiac. 8:29 into the period. Etienne Champagne scored from Raphael Lajeunesse. And Nolan Peck. I'm trying, folks. It's a good thing Justin is here. He's a French-Canadian big time, and he can help me out. Alexander Landreville from Pontiac scored. Short time after that from Xavier Rabi and Darcy Finley. And it finds us here at a 4-2 lead for the Pontiac Senior Comets. Around the league, folks, a 3-2 win for the Rockets over the Rangers. Mustangs with a 19-2 lead over the Glengarry Pipers. That's in the third. It won't come up here real quick. I think this actually, the Smith Falls Ritos with an 8-2 lead now. That's halfway through the second period. 8-0? 8-0. I think I said 8-2 actually. Yeah. The Lindsay Barncats leading the Barry's Bay Wolves 4-2. It's a terrific hockey game. I can imagine both squads are fire ready. And the Mariners leading the Rivermen 5-3. The Phantoms and the Gananoque Islanders just starting the second period. That score is a 2-2 tie. In the first period, folks, the shots on goal favored Gananoque 22-14. If you are going to a game, folks, I think the Phantoms may be turning the corner. Some great hockey. Nathan Ketchison, all-star, popped 2 goals in that game. And Don Thomas and Robert Rice and Nicholas Kirby were the assists in that game. Goaltender for the Frontenac Phantoms, one of Justin's favorites and mine as well, Graham Gemmell.
Oh, Gemmy's got some of the best looking equipment in the league. Always going with those custom pads. And he's got a really nice mask that's paying tribute to his backyard, which is Godfrey, Ontario.
If you lined up all 3 Phantoms goalies, you would see sharp goaltenders. All 3 of them have such great goalie equipment. And put you in there as well. Your goalie equipment's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too shabby. I mean, it looked kind of funny when I was dressing up for Tweed in Phantoms colors. But,
yeah.
But other than that, it's been honestly my gear when I initially got it was all black in favor of representing the Frontenac Phantoms. You know, they're the team that brought me into this league, and without the Frontenac Phantoms, I wouldn't be here.
And they have been so supportive and incredible throughout this entire process. We're just past year 2 of doing this. I mean, I joined after you were with the Phantoms, and it's been an incredible ride, and Colton has been really welcoming over there. They're trying to build a program over there that gives their fans something to be proud of. The biggest thing I find with the Phantoms is their perseverance. They never give up. They're always trying, and their coach over there is trying to put them in the right position for them to succeed in the Piccadilly Arena, and their fans should be proud of this 2-2 game that they got going on with Gananoque. And
you know,
it's a nice story.
Even going back to the game against the Tweed Oil Kings a couple weeks back, you know, that was a 1-goal game, and it was like basically like a good 2 or 3 minute window where, you know, the tires fell off, unfortunately. And then the rest of the game, it was again like that 1-goal kind of game feel. But they're really close to turning it around. I feel, you know, they have the goaltending in place to really have an impact on the standings.
100%. They when you have 3 quality goaltenders, you've always got a bright spot in your lineup, and just getting the key guys on the ice at the right time, like we saw last night. I hate to bring up, you know, other leagues and what have you, but the World Juniors, you have a great goaltender, they can steal you a game, and Gemmell, Dean Gouvreau, and
Dryden Bedard
are just, they're so good. They're so good, and their attitudes are terrific.
And they show up every week.
Yes.
And that's one of the things that, you know, despite, you know, some of the struggles the team has had, those guys are always there. And hats off to those guys. And, you know, another goalie that we've been really enjoyed seeing tonight and has had a great performance is Aiden Foley.
Wow.
What a game he's played, tracking that puck. I can't think of, mind you, you know what? I would say, you know, he's kind of up there with the Matt Jenkins kind of persona in that net. He's very great at what he does, positionally sound, tracks that puck so well, and he wears a great number too, with number 31, which is also my number. and somebody else's number.
Good old Carey Price.
Good old Carey.
Yes, sir. Speaking of the Phantoms, we're open to be at the Piccadilly Arena next Friday against the Barry's Bay Wolves. That will be broadcasted later on. I can almost guarantee it, because there's no way we're getting a signal into that arena.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah, that is what I like to hear. Positivity. We would have actually had that game. You had it all streamed. We had 3 cameras set up, and Rogers, I think it was, messed the whole damn thing up. Excuse the language, but that was frustrating. It was such a great job. Oh, boy, I'm going to fall here. Sorry. Ooh. We got action, folks. We got 20 minutes to play, and let's see who can come out on top. Paugan Falls down by 2, but they have definitely been moving the needle in the right direction against the Pontiac Comets. Great 40 minutes. Why would we expect anything different at later stages of this hockey game?
Gotta give a lot of credit to Saint Laurent as well, as he's rebounded from that Marc-Andre Fleury, Marty Brodeur kind of goal against, or should I say Jonathan Bernier.
Or Vesatasawa.
But you know what? Like I said, we all go through them in some capacity.
Yep.
But you got to give him a lot of credit to how he's actually turned the tables on that, and has rebounded and has played very well.
I actually had a goal scored on me once in a tournament. The winner went on to the finals. A shot from the red line, flipped in on me, put my hand up, hit the glove, and went right between my legs. I never recovered. They beat us 5-1. Turnover inside the zone, the rip and shot. Little late, stick in the way. Ryan Peck the shot, and a great save by Saint Laurent. And he'll hold on for the draw.
He's hugging that post extra tight.
Yes, indeed. Well, both clubs wanting the 2 points. The reason why is the standings, and we're getting down to the later stages of this season. The winner will be possibly 2 points behind the Rivermen in that all-important Capital Division. Getting close to that All-Star game, folks. Get your tickets now, because we got, if you've seen Ryan Peck and the boys and Paugan. Oh, a big hit on the wall. That's what you'd be missing out on. And Prescott back to the point. The shot through, and it goes into the corner. Champagne eludes that hit. Looked like they were going to pick that puck up and do something great with it. Across the line, and a shot. And Aiden Foley there to snare that one.
Foley was telling me prior to the game today, he was telling me how he gets his trapper ready. He pops it in that oven, because I can tell you, I know from personal experience, that trapper is a very stiff trapper.
Wow, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. That shot through, and a great save again by Aiden Foley. I used to just take a puck and fire it into the thing, and it would wear my shoulder out. That's why I was so bad on the blocker, I think, now that I think about it. Never thought of that. That's really smart.
He was like, put it in for 175 degrees for 20 minutes, and
wow. I'm pretty blown away, actually. That shot into the crease. Pops out to the front of the net, but a terrific defensive play by Jerome there to hold on to his stick. That shot hits a foot and goes into the corner. Tried to throw it back out in front of the net. Jerome flipped through center. That's knocked down. Opportunity here for Pontiac to convert on a missed dump out attempt. Wheeling through center. Cole Peck, he's knocked down. They're looking for a penalty. To the dot. The shot, looking for a redirect. Misses far side. That'll go out to center ice. Finley on Beaupre. Beaupre is too slick for that. Off the boards and out through center. Collier throwing it around the boards. Out to Saint Laurent to knock that down and give his man Hubert a moment with that puck alone. That was another close. Too many. I can't believe how many close, too many men on the ice we've seen in this game. That's taken away. McLaughlin across the blue line. He'll try and throw it on net. It's directed into the corner. Baudouin trying to get an angle on that puck. He did the right thing, and it just did not end up on his stick. Looking to the slot. He'll walk out with it and shoot. Knocked down in front of the net. Ripped it around the boards. Going into the half wall. He's bodied. And they come out with it. Pontiac. Oh, a hit there. Not too happy with that one, but they get him back on the boards there. Beaupre through the mid-ice. Knocked down. Across the line, the shot. Hits a leg, goes into the corner after it. This is some tight checking hockey in the later stages of this game. Drilled along the wall again. Throwing it behind the net. Playing the board game here. Hits them. Dot. One man to one player. Both teams are playing it, but they're coming out and off to the races they go. On goal, Barini, a fan on that one to the Bronx cheer here from Paugan Falls as he misfired on that one. The pass over, out through center, negated pass. That line change had less than 5 on the ice. Cross ice pass and into the neutral zone. Nice play by Petit. Drilled along the wall there was O'Brien. Trying to shovel that one into the front of the net. O'Brien back to the point now. The shot and gets himself into the firing range was Thompson. Every time he's on the ice, I'm calling his name. He's done a great job here tonight. Through center. Menard can't find the handle. A little wet spot in the ice there. Flipped off the boards to the blue line and out through center. Missed the pass. Off the boards. Chipped in. Pontiac resetting in their own zone. 16 minutes remaining here in the third. We've seen some terrific hockey here from the Gatineau Valley Arena. Cross ice pass. Pontiac gets the reset. Kick back over. Loren drops that back and they'll reset. Good chip in there and they'll get a line change. Aiden Foley will stop that. Pontiac getting set up behind their own net. A good forecheck there to the slot. Flipped over. They'll get it out. Champagne. Pass. Center ice area. Cole into the slot. Shoots! It hit a stick and it goes up into the wall and they'll bring it down for a draw. Unreal hockey. Back and forth action.
I will say the people here in Quebec love their hockey. Being someone who's a Quebecois himself, he can tell you the pride of playing hockey or being around the game of hockey, it's pretty high. And the folks here in Paugan Falls have shown that passion.
Cross the blue. Sorry, Justin. Into the zone. Knocked off the puck, and Paugan Falls is going to take a 2-minute tripping call. Nolan Peck, and that is not something he does very often. That's his 15th penalty, 17th of the season. But he doesn't. That was just a rough. He was battling for the puck, took his feet out from underneath him, and that'll be 2 minutes to Paugan Falls. You know, I'll tell you, the memorabilia that they sell here in Paugan Falls is incredible.
You see all the fans with the jerseys, the hoodies, the hats, the toques.
It's amazing.
Like I was saying, the pride here in Quebec hockey, it's second to none. It's a religion here.
You know, that's something that they should try again, is trying to fire it from their own zone on Saint Laurent. We'll see if that's a script tonight, because he is stopping some really in-tight shots and some good hard shots. Maybe the 200-footers are the ones he has a problem with. And Collier rattling the cage of Matt Warren on that one. Crossing the blue line and in. And that stick knocked out of his hand. All around to Warren. Looking back to the point, and they'll get this all set up. So they're spread out. Pass over to Warren. Down low, the shot. And Foley, that was a tough save, but he came to the rescue there. Petit. Back over to Tremblay. To Warren. To Tremblay. Looking over to Petit, but no, that's coming out over the blue line. And number 7, Frederick Tremblay, has had himself quite a great game for the Comets. 14-14 remaining, a minute 9 left in the Paugan Falls penalty. They'll look to kill this, get back to getting rid of this 2-goal deficit. Nedon in his feet. He'll backpedal and turn on his man. Their own zone and wheeling out. Long ice pass, and that'll connect. The cross ice pass will not. But it's a bouncing puck into the slot, and second effort by Paugan Falls will steer that out through center ice. Pontiac smart with the puck as Paugan Falls is starting to gear up here. Backpedaling, the good forecheck here. Good job to keep it in their own zone here. Pass over again. See, I'm telling you, the forecheck stops a chance for an easy outlet. The drop pass hits. It's Tate. They're going in behind the net, trying to come out with it. Back to the point. They'll get set up. Rabi. Pass, slot, and it's knocked away. Back to the point. Rabi, he'll throw it across again. Down low. Back to the point. Shoots it through, and Aiden Foley, he'll steer that up into the glass. Bodied against the wall, looked to get out with that one was McLaughlin into the slot. Good chance there, but knocked away. They run into each other, and Pontiac may have a chance here. Misfire, knocked him down to the seat of his pants. And I'll tell you right now, Garth McLaughlin into the slot again, the shot, hand pass. Garth McLaughlin on that play stop. 3 great opportunities by Pontiac. I missed what happened, Justin.
There's a little bit of a mad scramble that turned to a little bit of the rough stuff. And then they basically turned into a hand pass. So, but yeah, it looked a little bit like a rugby scrum going on there. They're just kind of just fighting for that puck and eventually hit someone's hand and called the play dead.
Draw just outside the line. Ryan Peck, Champagne, and La Jeunesse. Yes! 1 for 5. At the top of the circle, the shot, and Aiden Foley. I'm going to tell you right now, Aiden Foley is not very big, but he is an incredible, incredible puck tracker.
I'm not sure if he just gave a little shove to whoever was running his crease there, but you saw him kind of flip the puck up in the air with all that confidence.
That's swag, eh?
I like it.
Indeed.
He's not like taking hacks or spears at guys, or bumping into them, which, is you got to be pretty disciplined not to do that.
Is this a penalty? Oh, I thought they were bringing it down to Pontiac zone.
Good question.
12:34 remaining here in the third. The draw is 1. Pontiac across the line. That's steered into the corner. Knocked off the stick, and Ryan Peck in behind the net. Off the boards and out, and Champagne can't get it, and that's going to go down for an icing, and they'll bring it all the way back.
I recall in my interview with Aiden Foley this past summer in the offseason on the EOSHL podcast, he was talking about Carey Price being one of his idols growing up, and hence the number 31. And
that's what is attributed to that number, eh?
You got it.
When you're picking us, listen to that crowd.
Reminds me of North Dundas a little bit.
Really?
They've done that too a little bit with Sweet Caroline.
Indeed. I mean, the smiles on everyone's face here. Everyone's having a good time, even with their team being down by 2. It's just that community, that atmosphere. It's amazing to be a part of. That's drilled around the glass. That'll hit a stanchion, almost pop out in front. Oh, a redirect there. Just about found the back of the net. Knocked along the wall, now through center ice, just out of the reach, but Champagne just steered off his stick. Jerome across that blue line. He'll throw it around the boards, drilled on the wall. Offside, or a opportunity for a line change for Champagne. Taken away, Beaupre loses that puck, but regains it. Great stick work there by 96. Out through center. Knocked off the stick there by Carter Peck. That pass just out in front of him. I think he needs a line change. He's been out there for a while. Through center. Knocked down. Flipped out. Down the ice, and it'll get right to the tape. An opportunity here. The backhand pass of Beaupre there. He'll take that chance away. Flipped out through center. Hits his back. McLaughlin after it. He can't get to it in time, but Beaupre. Hand pass. Stop that play.
I'm going to hand it to Marty Bedard and his officiating crew today for really doing a fantastic job with managing this game. I know sometimes calls can be really difficult in some situations, but I think they've done a stand-up job with letting this game play out.
The intensity has been massive, and they haven't, like you say, let it get out of hand. It's easy. They start calling penalties all crazy. They let them play, and that's what's resulted in this awesome hockey game. Pontiac, a good stiff pass. That'll bring him out of the zone. kicked ahead, soccer play. Oh boy, chance at the dot. Looking back to the blue line. That shot and a stop by Aiden Foley. Looked awkward out in front. Foley jumps on that one. He'll hold on to the whistle.
That could have been pretty dangerous there. And
it really could have been. It was a opportunity that popped out in front of the net on a chance that Paugan Falls thought it was offside, and they really would have been rip-roaring mad if that would have went in. $10:18 to go. It's back to the blue line. Shot, and it gets up over the net. Jousting in front of that net. Shot through again. Oh boy, the stick work there by 16. Hugo Petit. And it looks like one of the Peck brothers, Cole Peck in front of that net. Body contact starting to heat up here again. I don't really think it's slowed down, to be honest. DDD pass. And Pontiac will slow the play down as we've hit the midway point of the third period. And Paugan Falls is looking for two. Caught through the middle of the ice.
He's got to be careful here because that might be a one-man fight, depending on how they call it here. Buriojic. You got to be very careful. And it looks like he's getting the gate.
Hugo Petit got under his stick, under his skin, and that'll be the end of Bureyojic's night. Are they giving? I think they may be actually giving Petit a penalty. No, they can't. There's no way.
Looked like there was a unwilling combatant there, and unfortunately, in those situations, it could be pretty. It might be something that the league may look at, depending on what the call is here on the ice.
Well, might as well take an update around the league here, folks. No finals to report that are any new. Well, the Mustangs game is a final. Ritos have jumped out to a 10-goal lead. Barncats lead 6-2 over the Wolves. Mariners hold on to a 7-4 lead. And the Phantoms, in the late stages of the second period, it's almost over. It's still tied at 2.
That's a great story to follow right now. As I know, we were talking Canada and Latvia, see if there's an upset in the making.
And it could be building momentum going into the second half of the season. He's a fan favorite here. You can bet on that. They cheer him on after that, after they announce his penalty call. And it's going to bring a 7-minute. It's a 5 and a 2. And boy, oh boy.
That really put your team in a tough. That really put his team in a tough spot there. Now Paugan Falls really has to dig deep here because they're only going to have 2 minutes and 39 seconds of even strength hockey to really try and make a comeback here. This could really put a nail in the coffin here. And you got to think too, if they score in that first 2 minutes, that wipes the first 2 minutes off the board, and then they could score at will in 5 minutes.
That's why Petit was smiling so much when he got up off the ice. He knew he drew him into something big. Down by 2, a 7-minute penalty coming. You can hear the crowd hollering out 7-minute penalty. What's the heck? We'll see what they can do in the late stages here. They're out to the races already with one chance. Across the blue line, the drop pass, the shot. It hits a stick, goes into the corner. Pontiac, Ryan Peck, the forecheck. Pontiac can try and take their time and dwindle down this time clock. That's a nice little sip pass across the blue line. Out through center again. Ryan Peck. Over! Oh, in his feet. And he knocks the net off. And they're letting him play. No. Drop pass. Pontiac with the slot. Pass over into the slot area, shoots, and Aiden Foley, oh, baby, what a save.
And he's getting quite the ovation here, as he should be.
Yeah, that takes fancy footwork. I mean, the first shot, or the first opportunity, probably thought he was going to shoot. Then the pass over, another pass. So that's 3 straight passes where any of them could have been a great opportunity for a shot. And Aiden Foley finds the third one, holds on. It's unbelievable goaltending. My first opportunity actually seeing Aiden Foley, like I'm pretty sure you as well, and it's actually incredible. And the committee picked right when they picked Aiden Foley as the goalie for the All-Star game.
Or did they ever? Or say, as we did.
Yes, indeed. Draw goes into the corner, and it goes back to the point. On him quick was Carter Peck. Jerome in the corner. Backhand pass to the blue line. Knocked down again. He'll hold on to it and flick it by him. It was very close to an interference on Tremblay. Look at that. He is flying right now. Carter Peck. He'll go after this one. Forcing the issue, and Pontiac having a hard time getting going. Drop pass. Throwing it around the net. That first penalty getting set to expire. That's drilled down the ice. They get fresh legs out, and he's off to the races, trying to get after him. Pontiac out of their own zone. McLaughlin forcing him into a pass there that turned into a turnover where Champagne will use his body to get around him. Champagne in, shoots, and a great save by Saint Laurent.
Rapids look really comfortable in this situation right now. They're in full control of this play.
Beaupre squeezes in around him to the corner behind the net, and a bouncing puck. He's asking for it. He'll get it. Champagne, and it's deflected wide. Beaupre back to the point. It's in his feet. He'll drill it around the net. A great shift there by Sam McLaughlin. Terrific job. Keep it up. They can probably pop a couple, but Pontiac looking to make it forced to 3. He drove to the net and knocks it off the peg, and Aiden Foley does the right thing and leaves the crease. .7:24 remaining. 4:45 on the power play for the Comets.
Ronnie Rapids having a good time here. He's just dancing away with the crowd.
Draw to the left. It's scrummed. Pontiac looking to come out with it. Goes into the corner. Back to the half wall. Looking to turn this into something special. Comes around the boards. McKinnon bodied against the wall. The crowd loves that. Out to the blue line and down. And they know they still have 2 minutes and change to score after this 5-on-4 is over. So if they can kill it and they keep pressing the issue, possibly get a short-handed goal, they'll only need 1 on the 5-on-5. Across the blue line, and Baudouin trying to give him the business. Luke Peck forces that play. It's back to the point. Pontiac down low along the half wall. Turned over. Cole Peck will get it back to the blue line and kept in. But that one, and it's kept in. What a hit. McLaughlin knocked onto the seat of his pants after a massive hit by Baudouin. Drilled him about 35 feet. And Pontiac in their own zone will get a wholesale change here. Pass over. Speed could be an issue on this play. Looking to the slot and go back to the point. Steering along the wall. Back again. Set up really well. Cross ice pass. Knocked off his stride. And that'll force that into a turnover with 3:10 to go in the power play. Pontiac across the blue line. Finley. Throw it across ice. Pontiac can't get proper, but that one is, and he scores! Darcy Finley in the slot, fired at top shelf, and they've opened up a 3-goal lead with 5:39 to go. 3 left on the power play.
That was an all-star snipe, wasn't it?
It really was, yeah.
Looking forward to seeing that at the All-Star game.
Right, the hash marks, dead zone.
Foley didn't really have anything you can do on that.
No, not at all. When you're wide open against a sniper in the slot, you just pray.
Pray he misses or he hits you.
100%. D-to-D pass for the Comets. Looking to come out and bury another one, end this game. Paugan Falls is looking to do the opposite and battle back in the late stages of this one. Around the net they go. Going to walk out with it. Drop pass. Winding this clock down to the point. And a shot through. Aiden Foley saw it. Tripped on something in front of that net. The slot area. Turning back to the blue line. Cross ice pass. Fake the drop pass. He'll get some room and drill a shot. Carter Peckle. Block that one. To point again. D-to-D working it. Ravi shoots it through, and Aiden Foley finds that through a screen. I think it was his own player that gave him the screen on that one.
Hey, it happens.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Very close. 5-2. Late stages. Still a chance for Paugan Falls to come back. You know they're not going to give up. This crowd's not going to quit on them. It's back to the point for Loren. Walks in, shot, hit a foot. Goes cross ice. Back down in behind the net. Finley, captain, throwing it behind. Keeley will go after it. Pontiac controls. Tremblay, the pass to the top of the circle. The shot, and Foley out to make that save. And the Comets are right on his doorstep. Every single chance they have. Makes it difficult for a goalie. You're not sure if you can move left or right. Run into somebody in white.
And nothing seems to phase him either. You can have 2 or 3 guys in there and it does not bother him.
No. That right there. I mean, that is a stone cold look by Foley.
Confidence, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing him in the breakaway competition if he's in there. I think he'll do fantastic.
I couldn't agree more. Back to the point. A shot. Hits a leg, and Foley. That's not an easy stop. That's the bouncing puck through a screen. Just
here you go, shovel pass.
Yeah. Now, bright spot in this game is Paugan Falls knows they have it in them to get the W's. It's just this game did not click for them 100% up to this point. They still could find a gear, but that's a turnover, and back the other way they come on a breakaway. Brennan on goal. Foley stayed with them in a great defensive effort. Second effort by Maisonneuve. I hope I did that right. Spin. It was about right.
It was good.
Awesome. Back to the point. Tremblay, that pass. Let that one go. Go behind the net. He's drilled along the wall. A lot of stuff going on in front of the net with Beaupre and Finley. That shot is deflected up into the mesh. 3:37 to go. 58 seconds. A 7-minute penalty, and they've only scored once, Justin. It's not too bad.
Not too bad at all. It's almost like having 3.5 penalty kills in one, right?
My goodness.
It can really be a momentum killer in that aspect. I mean, in this case here, you know, it's an unfortunate play that really cost them.
That pass goes back to the point. Along the half wall, backhand into the corner. Knocked down by Luke Peck. To the point, kept in. Pontiac working the puck very well, confidently, going into the later stage of this game. 3:15 to go. Paugan Falls with a big hit there. Backhand pass to the slot. Backhand, Foley tracks it and makes another terrific save. 25 remaining in the penalty. Looking to kill it off and try and net 3. Flipped over. Knocks that one down. Pontiac moving that puck well. It's into the slot, and it's steered out to center. 10 seconds remaining. They got to be proud of themselves for that, at least. Hubert, pass over, drilled along the wall, but McKinnon got it in. Back to the point. That's over. Pontiac. They are 5-on-5 now with 2:30 to go. Lost his stick. Around Champagne. Luke Peck, Champagne. McKinnon there in his own zone will try and turn it around. Flipped it out through center. Jerome stops that puck. That pass will not work. Through center, nice pass. Pontiac, shot, and Foley snares that one. 2:07, Justin. It can happen.
Hey, we've seen a team score 9 in one period, so anything can happen in this league.
110%. You never know. From one shift to the next. Takes 5 seconds to get from one end of the ice. Back to the point. Again, along the wall. Ryan Peck, nice move around him. He'll never give up. That pass just rolled on him for a second. Through center ice, Racine Waugh. Across the line, the snap shot. Aiden Foley is so fast. My goodness.
I just admire the way he tracks that puck and doesn't give up any rebounds. I don't think I've seen a goalie in the league that does it as well as that.
I mean, he used the defenseman as a screen on that shot. Foley still saw around him. His left to right is so fast, indeed. That's a long pass up. Can it connect? No, sirree. Pontiac through center. That puck is knocked down. They're on goal. That snap shot, St. Laurent. Stop that one. Off the glass and out through center. Jerome, he can't. That's going to be a penalty for interference to Pontiac with 1:33 to go here in the third.
If I'm Pontiac, and if I'm Paugan Falls right now, I'm taking a timeout and maybe looking at pulling Foley to get that opportunity, because at this late stage of the game, you got nothing to lose in this case.
You betcha. Can't hold anything back.
Put all the chips in.
Yes, sir. A quick goal here. Shot from the point. There it is, your timeout. All right.
Let's see if they do the pull. I don't see why they wouldn't.
And again, folks, don't forget, Prescott, Ontario, January 11th, the All-Star Game. Andrew Reinold representing the West as the captain. And in the East, Derek Froats from the North, Dundas Rockets. Going to be an incredible game. And for your Rapids, here's your All-Star selection. 3 terrific players that you've seen. I mean, it's a captain, of course, Ryan Peck, Cole Peck, and then the goalie, Aiden Foley, who's been 10 Beller all game long from the Comets. Great graphics, Justin.
Thank you.
Darcy Finley. And Jonathan Boucher. Boucher?
It's Boursier.
Boursier. Boursier. My
Boursier.
goodness. Holy Dinah. All right.
We'll get it, Billy. We'll get it.
Yes,
and,
indeed.
And Foley's to the bench.
So let's see if it's going to work out. They need 3.
I wonder how St. Laurent's puck handling is.
Ooh, could we see a goal? That'd be something. Oh, he couldn't win the draw. That's down the ice. Just missed the yawning cage. 1:25 to go. They got to move it fast. To the tape. Ryan Peck. It's across the blue line. The backhand pass goes around to Champagne. Shoveled to Peck. Back to Champagne. Good second effort there to stay with it. Pontiac's got the slot covered. Tried to go there. Too many Comets there to the point. The shot! A stop, St. Laurent. Great defensive play. The rebound's there. And St. Laurent comes out in a battle in the corner. Looking to come with it. Shot and a great save. The rebound is there. And another great stop. 45 remaining. Paugan Falls behind the net of the slot again. And the puck rolled over his stick and onto the Comets. And that's drilled off the stanchion back to the Rapid zone. Back the other way. Paugan Falls not giving up here. They'd like to get one more. Slide and a great save by St. Laurent. My goodness. The blue line kept in, but kept in again. Can they keep it in again? No. Thrown in. Offside. And an icing. They'll send it all the way down. Well, folks, next week I'll be in Frontenac as they take on the Wolves from Piccadilly Arena. And we're excited to be there. And next weekend, Saturday, a whole slate of games. Rockets, Mustangs, Bulldogs, Lumberjacks, Comets, Rivermen, Rapids, Mariners, Barn Cats, Phantoms, and the Rangers will take on the Pipers again. We will be in one of those arenas to bring you more Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League television action. We appreciate you tuning into this one. It's been an epic battle, and the Battle of Quebec did not disappoint.
I gotta say thank you to the wonderful people here in Low Quebec here, Paugan Falls Rapids. You guys have been fantastic hosts, and what a show. We were really, it's really a big gift here to see us, for us to witness this great game and celebrate this wonderful game of hockey in our wonderful hockey league. Billy,
Yeah.
who do you have for your 3 stars?
My third star, I'm going to go with Etienne Champagne from Paugan Falls. I'll give the second star to, give that to, geez, I don't know. Darcy Finley. And my first star I am going to give to, I know it's 2 for Paugan Falls. I'm really sorry to the fans, but I'm giving it to Etienne Champagne. I thought he was incredible. Oh, I gave him the third star to the first star, Aiden Foley, sorry. I thought he was incredible. Even though they lost and he let up 5 goals, and that's probably not the best 3 stars, but
I'm going to go with Joey Brennan as my third star from Pontiac. Second star, I'm going to go with Aiden Foley. Played fantastic. A lot of 10 bell saves. The way he tracked that puck was fantastic. And then the first star, I'm going to go with Darcy Finley, captain of the Pontiac Comets. Played a phenomenal game, and he led his team to this victory and into third place in the Capital Division.
what'd you think of that one, son? Not a bad game at all, eh? Well, there's the 3-star selection coming in. See him at the All-Star game.
I love how they just went out on the ice. I felt that was really good. And you know what? Fans cheered, and you know, that's wonderful. It's a great showing here up in La Belle Province. And, you know, we got to enjoy some really great poutine. You know, I was just really thrilled to be here today with you, Billy and James, and we really hope everybody at home enjoys this as much as we do.
Carnival-like atmosphere from the Gatineau Valley Arena. From James Bowl, Justin Allery, and myself, Billy Bowl. Thank you for tuning in to another great episode of EOSHL TV. We love bringing it to you, and we hope you love it as much as we do. Bye for now.
That